Right. It would be one.
That's
It's the future. Anyway.
yeah. That's what they go. That's what the best players in college go on to.
Right. Most of them early.
Yeah.
And now,
Yeah.
I think that college, the thing that gets everybody drawn into college more is the tournament. I mean, everybody focuses on, yeah, they are playing to be national champions, but man, most of those guys played sophomore year.
Yeah.
Junior year, top's gone.
Yeah,
Anybody
yeah.
that's huge in the tournament, any of the big teams. And really the bad thing about college basketball is the top 25 teams, even the top 10 teams, they play 3-4 good teams a year.
Yeah. No, you're right.
The rest of the games are just don't even matter. There's against conference teams that don't even compete. And it's just all about the tournament. I believe it's all about to get themselves ready because they're going to the NBA.
Yeah.
They are going to play for money for sure and endorsements.
Well, I just, you hear a lot of, the team play in college is so much better. And I think what that really is
the pace is better.
Well, I think what that really is people not tuning in to the NBA.
Well, yeah, a lot of
people are talking about the NBA from 5 years ago, and they're still keeping that same.
Right.
But if you watch teams like Phoenix, or you watch teams like San Antonio,
right,
or like Detroit, the team basketball that they play
is good. It is.
It's on a level with nobody else. No college team, no anybody.
The problem
can play
with
like that.
It doesn't seem like there's rivalries like there used to be in the NBA.
Godsmacker makes a point of that right in here.
There isn't. If you think back when we were, I was by far and above an NBA fan over college back in the Jordan days, obviously. You had just so many things. Even back in the Laker days. You had the Lakers in Detroit and Boston. That's when I was a kid.
And Boston's getting good again, which I think is great for the league.
Which is kind of good, yeah. It's good. That's a good thing for the league, especially for Garnett.
I'll give you that the rivalries aren't there. There are,
no, definitely
and it's the thing is it's really hard to compare the two. College basketball is a whole other experience. It's a whole other level of basketball.
Sure.
I can like college basketball and not have to dislike high school basketball because it's not as good a competition. But you have to understand that the college kids, the best college kids, go off to play in the NBA, and that's where all the best players in the world go. So it's illogical to think that you're going to see better basketball on a lower level. You can't see better basketball than in a than a whole compilation of great players together in one league. You're not going to see better basketball anywhere. And when it comes down to it, these guys are rich with a lot of money, but understand that the better they play, the more money they make.
Right.
So even though they're just playing for a paycheck, well, if they play better, they get a better paycheck.
Right. Exactly.
And down at the heart of these guys, they are athletes, and they are competitors.
Right.
And they want to play. They want to win. You can see it on a lot of their faces. With the exception of Tim Duncan.
Yeah, exactly.
You can see emotion,
right?
Whether they win or lose. And granted, it's hard to keep that. You got to keep that level as high as you get. The NBA has too many games.
Right. Oh, definitely.
I think
it's a long season, but even to make that point, Garnett's the perfect example of it this year. He leaves a team he's been with since he came in. Yeah. He's looking. He wants to win a championship.
Yeah.
But he is rich. He makes a lot of money.
They're all rich.
But he definitely is looking for a championship. There are teams like that. That's the good thing. But I think the pace of the game is different also. Everybody's used to the fast pace of the college game. And NBA it's just not. And it never, even in the days when they had rivalries, the pace still was not. Run and shoot, run and shoot, run and shoot. You have teams that are like that.
Yeah, there's
but
teams
college,
like
it just
that.
seems like the entire game's a fast break.
The NBA used to be a lot of no defense. And it used to be a lot of 125 to 117 final scores.
That's ridiculous.
But when Matthew the Smith Duck says the NBA is the best of the best basketball players, and that's true. And what's happened now is the defense. The defensive schemes in the NBA have gotten so much more just complicated, and a lot of what's happening is teams are going out of their way to take away the fast break. So as soon as a shot goes up, they'll have one guy crashing the boards,
right,
and everybody else going down court to stop the fast break.
Right.